right now, as you said, match up into the Rumble.
And I think it rounds out the comp really well, right? Vitality have a ton of poke. They've got like non-committal CC that they can throw with like the Nami wave and the Syndra stun as well.
Going to an international where Vitality have only ever been to one before in 2018.
If you put your eyes as maybe Lyncas is in trouble.
Myrwn is going to run into
this.
Elyoya comes in as well.
Flash out here.
This does indeed flash as much by Elyoya, double flash as well. Myrwn, remember, he's just going to auto him down and it's first blood with Elyoya's invade.
And I mean, people said that when the map changed like this, you cannot do the...
As he tries to catch up, level lead for Elyoya.
But this is the thing now, right? So Lyncas is going to clear the 2 camps, reset. Elyoya is already on the map after his purchase with massive amount of gold. And level 6 in a low bot lane.
Fleshy could be in trouble here. He's being run down with lethal tempo. The slow is enough. The flash has to be burned. And MKOI on a steamroll in this early game.
Myrwn is a little bit pushed out, but he has the equalizer. In theory, he could just ult this and then back out if he thinks he's in any danger, as he will rightfully do right now.
Nako needs a stun now and a crystallize. Flash Frost not going to be connected. Myrwn gets slowed, but he's running back in. A little bit greedy. He's right in the eye of the storm as well. He's going to overheat. A Vault Breaker going to be used. And Myrwn, he won't flash out. He knows he's dead. Kill over to Nako. That's what you want. But in the end, shared by Lyncas, 150 gold for him. And again, finally works Vitality.
And Myrwn knew it. He was trying to play patient, but he saw the Nako was looking to freeze the wave and stepped up, and it was to his demise. Myrwn getting caught
right now in this recall because he's in such a bad spot by himself.
Fleshy.
He could go and check for Lyncas right now.
A little 5 Elyoya goes into fog, pulls out the Cyclone, the stun down, the arrow layers down everything on Fleshy and on Core as well. True Shot Barrage gets buffered, but now Carzzy in trouble. Tries to find Elyoya, but the damage is still good enough from Alvaro. He's hitting everything right now as Carzzy tries to kite and weave, but he's bonked. Alvaro didn't miss on the Seraphine, and MKOI's dive is a success.
Huge play from MKOI, punishing the fact that Carzzy
now we have the weak laners versus the strong laners now, mismatch. So it's Nako being left alone.
He just dies
versus 3, there is no Cyclone. That's the only difference. Glacial Storm used on Alvaro instead. There's the Crystalline. Flash Frost flashed away from, but Nako's going to go egg. He burns the flash before he does, and that means Supa's going to take turret aggro. Elyoya gets out, but now the passive is down. Supa takes plating with him as well. As the minion wave clears, MKOI's still got a little bit of catch up, as you know. So double dragons with the stats included. And the sprint beeline to Soul at this point seems pretty easy. It's going to be an Ocean Soul game as well. As let's see. I mean, Vitality on the back burner off that level 1 still feels like such a fantastic opening from MKOI.
Supa stepping up.
There's the arrow right in his face. Humanoid, though, looking for the unleashed power. Supa almost dies. He does! He thought he could trade him, and Humanoid just pressed the no button. Elyoya angle up in the top lane. Nako's quite deep.
It's so hard to gank an Anivia. He has Swifty's boots. He's so fast.
Equalizer's going to start it, though. Flash Frost onto Elyoya. He's going to kite it away. Flash there from Myrwn when he's going to Electro Harpoon, and even though he overheats, his autos do a lot of damage. Cassio as well. 3 members with immense amounts of burst. Jojo will snag the kill as Nako gets taken out. Meanwhile, Supa is going to die. Ankle Prison on top as well. The encore pretty good as he flashes over the wall. It's going to be match of flash. A Vault Breaker in and Supa's still dead. Mid-turret retribution here for Vitality, but top is under fire. The minion wave is going. They won't even get mid on Vitality's side. Humanoid does get first turret in the bottom lane, but for Vitality, remember, they lost Nako. What do you think of the trade, gents?
I mean, it's a fight in mid and top at the same, so that Vitality has the inside track for this dragon, and suddenly the Wukong can't really go down there and face check, so it will be a dragon pickup for Vitality traded for the red buff on top.
And you can see that MKOI wanted to try and commit to that dragon, right? They used basically no ultimates apart from Myrwn's in the play in the hopes they would still be able to commit, but not going to be the case. Elyoya now spot on this top side is Nako being a nuisance here.
He's going to get the smite down. Good Acro Prism. Flash Frost as well. The stuns galore on Alvaro. He gets bursted down. Crystallize as well. Stuck in the Glacial Storm. Flash forward. Nako. Sneaky with the bird. Ice cold as well.
There's a few plays that are starting to bring this back for Vitality. Suddenly that gold lead has disappeared and it's not looking as clean.
Look at the jungle champions. All 4 solo laners are quite immobile and squishy AP champions. And there's a Wukong and a Vi.
Yeah.
There's so much potential from both Lyncas and Elyoya to attack these side laners in these setups. So sure, nice little wall by Nako.
Great interaction.
Yeah, but just shutting them down in the setup to me will be key in these coming fights, because you either got to be super early on the objective or you got to have a deep side lane push.
And you do have these kind of like 2 safe zones, right? Like if you're MKOI, it's kind of in this position here, where you kind of have this joint safety map, because you always have to be careful of humanoid coming top, but he's actually getting TP'd on right now.
Yeah, there is a TP there. Humanoid's going to TP out immediately. So it is TP for TP trade as Humanoid tried to pop the
maybe in transition or overextended.
All right, Dagda says it, and here it comes. Miasma saves time, but a flash, cease and desist. There's Alvaro to help out as well, but the bonk back and encore onto 2 members. Arrow to slow the play down. A petrifying gaze onto Lyncas. He's down. One Fang, and now another makes twin. As Jojo looks for the chase. A TP coming in. Myrwn flashes as well. Nako cornered Pierce, but Humanoid as well. Scout of the week. Saves him. He is alive. He builds the range. He finds some space. Supa comes up. Aqua Prison dodged away. Here's Carzzy with a big bonk. Dagda calls out the play in the back end, and we're going to see what's happening there. But meanwhile, True Shot Barrage, almost! Scrap Shield saves Myrwn's life as Vitality mid-wave, while MKOI starting the Drake.
Myrwn trying to look for a flank, but he is on vision, so Vitality aware of where MKOI are positioned right now.
Myrwn gets the slow down, but a wall in the way again. The Anivia Valley once more. Aqua Prison. Dragon goes down, but Myrwn is dead. Here comes Lyncas, but his ulti not yet available. Scout of the week from Humanoid is a dream, but he will not find the angle. Dragon are moving to solve point for MKOI for Myrwn's death. I think I'd still take it.
I mean, that's the mistake you end up doing a lot as Rumble versus Anivia, because usually as Rumble, you feel very good with the Scrap Shield, just finding these Electro Harpoons, just poking as they're approaching. But Anivia completely nullifies that by just walling you out. So Greedy by Myrwn gets caught out, but still, Dragon secured by MKOI.
Arrow, True Shot Barrage going to follow up, but an encore. Nako has to flash away. There's the Wukong Cyclone. Finally, Elyoya finds the bird going into the egg. It's a win so far. Cyclone denies him. Petrifying against Lyncas. Caught in his traps again, but Scout of the week. A 2-man. Lyncas pulls off the ulti before he dies as Carzzy tries to fire, but MKOI have shields for days. Elyoya with the chase to Jojo at the front line. The twin fang the noxious blast. MKOI won't stop here. Scout of the week again buys some space. Humanoid probably saved the play from being a wipe, but MKOI again still
cleaver, but for magic damage. So really like allowing Jojopyun to not buy magic pen and just continuing to buy these full AP items.
In Alvaro found out before the play begins. Supa. Alvaro rather gets the damage out. He flashes away and the arrow misses. That's a push here from Lyncas. Jojo TP'd in, so it's Myrwn when the angle good for an equalizer. Scout of the week through the choke. Humanoid tries to zone him on. Spotted out now with a ward placed down. 7k on the Drake. This is soul for MKOI. Jojo slithers his way around to Lyncas as Dragon is still going down. Remember, Lyncas needs to get in position. There's the encore, the equalizer, but it just zones up Vitality. Dragon Soul coming up. Lyncas gets into position. The smoke goes down to Elyoya. Petrifying gaze onto his slow, but it might be enough. A good Scout of the week to save the play, but Vitality have lost it because they've lost the Ocean Soul.
They are happy. They are so happy. They're now running away with the loot of the battle. Now, I don't think Vitality has the damage used for Dragon, I think. Or they're just going to start this Baron right now before Dragon spawns. Because now they have the Ashe ult, they have the Rumble ult, they can actually look for a turn.
Crystallize. Myrwn gets tagged. Elyoya finds an angle and it's on top of the equalizer. Tidal Wave going to follow through, but Lyncas on an island has to flash away. Elyoya almost dead as the arrow goes nowhere. Almost hit us in the audience as Carzzy arcane shift forward. Supa's going to back away while the rest of MKOI have shot their shot. A Cyclone down, and everything on the left side of your screen down with it as well. MKOI committed a lot, but didn't find a thing.
Look, they used 5 ultimates for MKOI and they killed no one. Anivia ult and okay, Anivia ult doesn't matter, but Syndra ult and Vi ult still up and available, and they have now started the Baron themselves.
Nako just TPing back in at the moment. Vitality trying to see if they can keep them out.
They're trying to play it slow though. They get over the wall, but Baron is still leash. Elyoya holds on to the leash. Crystallize good for Jojo, but even though Nako's doing good damage, Lyncas needs to get back in there. They leash the Baron to steal it. No! Elyoya sneaks it out from his hands. Aqua Prison good cease and desist, while Myrwn cooks him alive. Vitality started it, and MKOI made damn sure well to finish it.
Every single decision comes down to Smite 5, 50-50.
5 seconds for the ulti, and Myrwn's going to flash him with Electro Harpoon and take Humanoid down first. There's that equalizer, back and refreshed. Vitality are 3-man squad running for their lives, while MKOI with Baron are putting damage on this mid lane turret.
MKOI just want to put as much damage as they can down. They have the ability to fall back towards Elder if they want to. With 45 seconds still on Humanoid, MKOI are going to be double.
This siege that's going to come here from MKOI will be so difficult to stop. They need some miracle walls, they need some miracle waves to go their way if they are to
look for poke before a lot of these fights really kick off, right? And now with the Ocean Soul, there just isn't an option anymore. And now you're kind of hoping for a pick, maybe Elyoya?
Check, yeah, maybe. Cease and desist. No, not even needed. It's a Vault Breaker. GA taken away. The arrow flies through again. Humanoid, his angle great. He found Alvaro, and he can unleash hell It's a kill for Vitality. Elyoya goes back in and gets the Elder execute. A 1-for-1, but Supa now flashes forward, wants revenge, but Nako stuns him in place while Myrwn comes in from an angle. A Vault Breaker to stop that, but Myrwn still runs forward. Ice is not enough to melt the flames as Myrwn still runs up to the turret. MKOI have 4, and they're not stopping here.
That Leandri's tick must have been perfect for Myrwn to get that kill. And now MKOI in front of the base continue the onslaught of Vitality.
So just going to go golden. He was tanking up turret aggro, but Supa takes care of the turret for him. Inhibitor's going to drop as well. Elder's got half the cooldown left remaining. This is a game-ending Elder with MKOI still having Jojo's ulti. Supa's up soon. Nexus turret's under fire. A great opening game, but MKOI hold their resilience, hold their patience with the cease and desist. Not going to be enough for that either. Nexus is exposed, and Movistar KOI enter playoffs with a big bang.
It was clean and confident from the get-go. Shutting down Lyncas was the name of the game from MKOI, and they did just that.
I mean, to me, what this game highlighted was that MKOI adapted quite well to the team comps that was in front of us.
And the man who did it all from level 1 was Elyoya.